is that going to change things for you this season?
I think, a lot for me. The biggest thing is, one, picking Mike's brain. Every player, Ricky, Tabo, Fave, everybody that I've been in the league, it's like I've found ways to annoy them with as many questions as possible. So, with our 2 days of working out, like I asked him just nonstop questions. And then as far as the game comes, I think he's able to hit shots, he spaces the floor, he's able to get in the lane, create, find guys, and he's a terrific passer, terrific finisher with his floaters, and I have a lot to learn from Mike.
What I'm gonna say, I had the opportunity to play 3 years with him, and I think what he brings to the table for their team is his court awareness, and he knows when he needs to get a particular guy the ball. Time and score, situational. Obviously, he can knock down a shot, so it's going to open the floor up for yourself and other guys to kind of flourish and have even better seasons, careers for that matter, because of what he brings to the table. And he's a humble guy and just a great teammate.
One of my favorite things is watching that clip of them working out together, seeing Donovan go offhand floater, because that's what Mike Conley is probably most known for in the league. His right-handed floater is so good, you think he's right-handed.
Right.
But his ability to finish with either hand and then go off either leg, right? Left hand, left leg, right hand, right leg, all that kind of all-rhythm stuff. For a guy as explosive and athletic as you are, if you start to add that part of the game, then you become a real problem, because now it's not just your physicality, it's a skill level there.
We have different tools to use in different situations, because obviously we all scout each other during the game. So we try to take away something.
Right.
And I think, with a guy like Mike Conley, you look at him, shoots left-handed. Well, guess what? When you say, hey, you don't want him to shoot the right-hand floor, things like that. So when you have different tools in your bag, you're a tougher player.
And it's funny, listening to you say, oh, I'm going to pick his brain, that's not just talk with you. I talk to vets around the league, whether it's guys on your team or whether it's Dwayne Wade or Chris Paul.
We've
or
had
Vince
conversations
Carter, right?
his first 2
you
years.
keep going to guys and saying, I want to learn, I want to learn. Your coaches say that you're the one first in the film session saying, I want to learn, tell me more. What is it about you that's your nature as opposed to some guys who feel like they have to prove that they know it all already?
I think for me, there's no, I don't have that, like, I have to know it, because at the end of the day, you can never know too much about anything. You know what I mean? I think you look at all the greats, they train together. The greats go to greats of other sports to learn. So for me, coming into this league, it was like, one, y'all know I didn't think I was supposed to be here. So now it's like, how do I find ways to stay? All right, well, let's talk to the guys who have been here for a while, and are succeeding and doing well. And it's not just, all right, how do you shoot floaters with your right hand or your left hand? It's how long do you spend recovering?
Right.
I haven't eaten McDonald's in a very long time. So, like, there goes that McDonald's meal possible. But no, I think like that, that type of stuff is huge, and it goes a long way. And that's really what I focus my mind on.
What's something in these conversations that you found out that I never thought about it like that?
I would say recovery.
Right.
Recovery and a mid-post game.
Really?
And I would say the reason why for the mid-post, obviously everyone says it'll add years to your game, whatnot, but what you do in the post, footwork-wise, applies to on the perimeter.
Yep.
And I think that's one of the parts of my game I can really pick up and the fundamentals. I can do certain things, but I think being more fundamental, I think, like I said, adding a guy like Mike Conley who's very good at the fundamentals, I think is huge and helps me. And then recovery. I take pride in that. I take pride in being the last guy, like having to be kicked out of the facility because I'm there for so long. I take pride in that because at the end of the day, one, I live alone, so like I can just stay at the facility.
No reason to go home.
Do we need to do a personal ad for you or something?
No,
is that a plea for help? Like,
I'm always in the gym finding ways to get better. And a guy I look to was Tabo Cephalosha. I asked him a lot, like, man, like, what do you do? He's always in there stretching, doing things, getting there 2 hours before practice, finding ways. A guy like Vince, he's still windmilling. That's unheard of today with guys who jump. As they jumpers start to, gradually decrease, and you haven't seen that. So I think asking guys questions about recovery is huge.
Well, you say, I'm trying to stay in the league. I'm here to tell you, you are going to stay in the league. You're here. You're part of it.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For highlights and analysis, check out the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, check out ESPN+.